So as you can see guys, I've finally got a bit of good weather, so I've put some of the fence in, and also my old gate from my old plot. So finally, a bit of good news. So the fence is all up, all the way down. So now I've got this hole in my shed that I've had an issue with for a while. So today, while the sun is out, I'm going to fit the window in. So I had this old window that I took out of an old shed, and I'm going to fit it in. What does it do as soon as I take the side of the shed off? Yep. And the window's all in, so at least that job's done for the day. Right, I'm going to head home now and we'll come back tomorrow. So nice to have a window in here now. I just wanted to have a nice little view, and to be honest, I'd be a little bit nosy because I always miss people going past and they say, oh, I didn't know you were on the plot. So plus it'd be nice just to keep an eye on things as well. So I also bought this like little water tank with a little tap on it. I think it's for like camping and things like that, so that'll be quite handy in the winter. I can just lug it up and then boil my water, because they turn the water off on the plot any time now. So yeah, I just thought, how am I going to tackle the issue of having a cup of tea rather than just bringing a flask all the time, because it's pointless me having my kettle and all. And I can also bring up some water as well in it for the chickens and things as well. While the kettle's boiling, I think we'll just do the chicken duties. They're all waiting for their little bit of corn. Come on then, girls. Put the new floor in there. It's never been done like this, but this coop's been up for about a month or so now, and I bricked all the way around, as you can see, and I meshed about a foot down with galvanized mesh to try and prevent some of the mice and rats going in. So fingers crossed that should help a bit. And then I obviously put about 2 foot of soil on the top. They've dug through it all now, and all this bits and stuff in there I need to clear it through. I've got some bark that I'm gonna at the front of the allotment. I'm gonna wheelbarrow up maybe tomorrow, and then they can have a good dig around there. First job of the day is to move this metal sheet in, which was on the old coop. So now I've got a nice little pretty new roof, and then I'm going to move it around here, clean up all this wood, and place this like a wood store here for the winter. So I made myself a little store here. It's only temporary, but it'll keep most of the rain off. I'll put a bit of tarp on the front. It should keep most of that timber dry so I can use it later on in the year. Right, let's finish off the other jobs. Okay, so just for temporary for the winter, I've put like a little bit of a fence going around, a little bit by there, and a little gate. That just ensures that the girls can stay in this area while I'm sorting my plot at the top. I don't want them to be going over anyone else's plot, and also eating all my crops. And I mean, this one here, she's a nightmare for it. Yeah, you. So yeah, so that'll just be temporary, and then in the summer or spring I'll put a nice new fence up. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this ground here yet. I'm probably going to put another raised bed in. This is going to be my carrot bed. I've got so much work to do. So this is the bottom of the plot. Look at the mess. There's going to be another compost bin across the next to the other one. I'm going to clear all this up now so that they can safely go down at that bottom part as well. So yeah, I keep this coop. So this is like the junk area at the moment. This strawberry bed has been here, God, way before I even came onto the allotment, so it's donkeys years old. But I'm going to rip it all out, compost all the old plants, and put a new raised bed in, I think, down here. Or I might put the raised bed down here. The weed membrane is going to come up. It's just down just to suppress some of the weeds through the winter, and then it gives me a good head start in the spring. It'll be barked all the way through, I think, to help with the no dig process. Then I'm going to have 3 galvanized tin raised beds dotted here, here and here, I think. I still haven't worked out where my asparagus bed's going to go, and I need to do that soon because that needs to be moved off my old plot, and also my fruit trees, which I haven't decided where they're going yet, so maybe across here. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yeah, so this is like, there's so much that got to be done to this area. I want a little patio area here, I think, or here, probably here. I'm going to move that further at the back, and then there needs to be a pond put in somewhere as well. Oh, there's so many ideas and so many places. So this is going to be pushed right to the back, I think, so that I can collect water off the chicken coop. I've put this plastic up for the time being to just keep the wind off, really. It was on the plot, so I'm going to reuse it just to keep the wind and the rain off the chickens over the winter, because it gets really, really windy and rainy up here. What else? This is my potting shed. Quite huge, really. It's a 10 foot by 6 foot maybe potting shed, but it's got glass front on it. I'm going to do a few things with that, I think. Not sure yet. So I've got a few. So I've got wires running at the moment, so I need to get some conduit really to put the solar into here. It does work, but I just need to sort it out properly. So it goes here, and also then goes into the potting shed and the greenhouse. So I've got lights in all of it really, and places where I can charge my phone and whatnot. That's my little shovel spoons. Here's a little update, guys, of the spring onions that I sowed on one of my first videos, the White Lisbon, on the 18th of October. They are turning to one side, obviously, because of the light issues in this shed. So I'm now going to move them over to the greenhouse. Right, so they'll stay in here now, and they should get a lot more light in the greenhouse. So there's my overwintering strawberries. So I'll put them into hanging baskets soon, or keep them in their pots. I'm not sure yet. Ready for the spring, so I get an early harvest of strawberries. And then obviously I've got my green pak choi, which are looking lovely this year, and some red pak choi. Not sure how they'll fare. I've also got some in the corner, some Christmas potatoes and some coriander, and just in the corner, just over on the left there, I've got some early 90s carrots, but they were sown in September. I'm not sure if they'll come, but it's worth a try. So right, home time. Right, so I thought I'd show some actual gardening since I've been doing a lot of DIY the last couple of days. Let's dig up a leek, because I'm doing a nice little casserole tonight. Right, let's get ourselves a Swede as well. I'm not going to pick one of the big ones because I'll use those for a roast. Right, I'm not sure if I've already taken some out of this bucket, but here's go. Let's have a look. What the bloody hell am I supposed to do with that? Play marbles? These were the Sharps Express. Let's try a different bucket, shall we? The old faithful Charlotte potatoes. Now we're talking. Look at the amount of worms in this soil. Put them back into the garlic there. Right, that's a better harvest than the Sharp Express. Right, so I've got my leek, got my potatoes, got my swede. It's time to head home. So I just remembered that I sowed some Harlequin carrots. They're a bit early, but they'll do, and they'll be nice and sweet and something reddish, whitish, yellowish on the plate.